Studying in Canada can provide you many different opportunities. First, you come in and you gain that Canadian experience from study, which gives you an opportunity to compete on a world-class level for all of the great career options that are available in the world. Second, you're able to gain that valuable work experience while you're studying because you're eligible to work 20 hours per week as a student in Canada. And when school is on break, you're able to work up to 40 hours per week. Also, once you finish your education, you're able to gain up to 3 years postgraduate work permits, which again will help you gain as much work experience as possible, which is a value to your resume when you're applying to jobs and competing for those high-skilled jobs. Also, getting that Canadian experience and completing an education in Canada, getting the work experience in Canada after you get your postgraduate work permit would mean that you would claim some extra points under the express entry and be able to obtain permanent residency. For many candidates in their 30s and 40s, their CRS score may not be sufficient enough to meet the current cutoff that is being selected under the express entry. So gaining the Canadian education and work experience would enable them claim back some of the points they have already lost due to age under the express entry. So whether you're in your 30s or your 40s and you're wondering, what are the options for me to be able to come to Canada? Study is that pathway you should really consider and look into, because then with those points that you claim back from the education and the work experience, you're able to be eligible and be selected under the express entry, and you are able to gain permanent residency. Especially with the recent changes for UK students who can no longer bring their dependents along with them as they go to study, Canada is that country you should really consider, because while you're applying for your study permit, your family, your spouse can apply also for a spousal open work permit, and your children can also get study permits as your dependents. Your children will be able to go to school for free, whether they're in primary or secondary schools. This can amount to a lot of savings in school fees in your home country. Like I said, they can come with you and apply with you at the same time you're applying, or if funds is a challenge, because again, when your family is coming with you, you have to show enough funds. So even if they're not applying with you at the time that you're applying, you could come in first and your family can follow later. This is a strategy that we have used for many of our clients who have successfully now arrived in Canada. They've established themselves to some extent, and their family was then able to join them. As a student who is intending to come to Canada, or perhaps you never even thought about it and this video is what is spurring you to kind of think about it, we know you have a lot of questions. So contact us today at Loft Immigration and we'll be happy to clarify all of your questions and help you get the certainty and all the information as you gather up information and decide to come to Canada as a student.